हेलो गेमर्स, वेलकम बैक टू येट अनदर स्ट्रीम। आज हम गेंशिन खेल रहे एंड या बहुत टाइम हो गया। इफ़ यू डोंट नो, आई थिंक ऑलमोस्ट एक वीक हो गया। मैं गायब था बिकॉज मुझे खेलने नहीं मिल रहा था। मैं ऑफलाइन खेल रहा था बट लाइव जाने नहीं मिल रहा था। और आज हम मॉर्निंग खेल रहे। इस मॉर्निंग की स्ट्रीम करने वाले आज से हम। एंड या आई थिंक गेंशिन खेल सकता हूँ मैं मॉर्निंग में। ऑफकोर्स पैल वर्ल्ड के लिए, पैल वर्ल्ड का हमारा सर्वर जो है वो शाम को ही चालू रहता है, सो आई कांट डू दैट। आई मीन सुबह तो मैं खेल नहीं सकता। सो या मैं ट्राई करूँगा पैल वर्ल्ड जब भी खेलूँगा शाम को ही होगा वो। आई विल ट्राई टू टेक द आई मीन टर्न ऑन द कैम, बट देखते आई एम नॉट श्योर। और वो कब होगा, लाइक मुझे कब मिलेगा पता नहीं, बिकॉज अभी मैं शाम का स्ट्रीम नहीं कर सकता फॉर सम रीजन, स्पेसिफिक रीजंस। या अदर देन दैट 7 दिन से कहा था। वेल मेरी तबीयत भी ख़राब थी गाइस एंड कुछ चेंजेस करने थे, सो उसकी वजह से टाइम लग गया। एंड या ऑफ कोर्स प्रोक्रास्टिनेशन भी था कि भाई ओके एक और दिन ऐसे करते करते वो एक वीक हो गया। बट एनीवेज वी आर बैक नाउ गाइस एंड गेंशिन कंटिन्यू करेंगे। एंड अगर तुमने पिछला वाला देखा नहीं स्ट्रीम, तो मैंने एक अलग से वीडियो डाला है अभी चैनल पे, जिस पे मैं जो शुरुआत किया था गेंशिन का क्वेस्ट, उसका मैंने कट डाला है, तो तुम देख सकते हो जाके। एंड या हम लोग जहाँ पे छोड़े थे गेंशिन को, वहाँ पे हम कंटिन्यू करने वाले। सो यहाँ पे कब से लिनी खड़ा है हमारे लिए, हफ्ते भर से लिनी हमारे लिए खड़ा है रुका हुआ है कि भाई आएगा कब ये ट्रैवलर और चालू करेगा क्वेस्ट। चालू कर दिया अभी ओ भाई।
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets?
हाँ, मैजिक पॉकेट हैंड किए थे हमने।
That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
जितना मुझे याद है लास्ट टाइम मैंने स्ट्रीम देखा नहीं फिर से, बट जितना मुझे याद है फुरीना आ गई थी, सीधा यहीं पे आ गई थी हमें मिलने। एंड या कुछ बात करके गई। इतना आई मीन इतना कुछ हुआ नहीं, लाइक ऑलमोस्ट एक हमें ये देखने मिलने वाला था, कोर्ट, ओह माय गॉड क्या बोलते हैं, केस देखने मिलने वाला था, बट वो हुआ नहीं। एंड या फिर से वो चली गई, बट देखते हैं अभी कहाँ मिलेगी वो। बट दैट वाज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एंड रियली हाइप बिकॉज लाइक चालू होके 5 मिनट हुए थे आई थिंक, और हमें हाइड्रो आर्कॉन मिल गया। देख आई मीन इट्स कूल। लाइक बाकी आर्कॉन्स को ढूंढने को इतना टाइम लगा है, लाइक बेंटी ले लो, नाहिदा ले लो, इन्हें ढूंढने को बहुत टाइम लगा था स्टोरीज में, जितना मुझे याद है। रेक्स लैपिस तो छोड़ दो, वो तो बहुत बाद में आया था। एंड हाँ, शोगन भी बहुत बहुत लेट दिखी थी। आई मीन नहीं दिखी थी आई थिंक, हाँ शुरुआत में दिखी थी। एनीवेज दिस इज़ वेरी अर्ली गाइस एंड या देखते हैं, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे। सो या okay, no kidding, many are quite stubborn.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
ऑटो पे डाल दे इसको।
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
Bringing him?
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help.
Oh,
Who's
that would be
him?
much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
फूल पत्ते जमा करने मुझे, यही काम दे दो भाई तुम हमेशा। अबे ठीक है, जल्दी जल्दी कर दे। इधर ही है, ओके। मोना, लेट्स गो। ये मोना का ये एबिलिटी बहुत पसंद है मुझे। सो गुड, सो फकिंग गुड गाइस। ओके,
We have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
अरे है ना, मोना ही करेगी। लेट्स गो। ओके, डायरेक्टली नहीं होते मतलब। हाँ, अगर मैं फायर मारूँ तो ओके। एंड इससे तो कुछ नहीं होता होगा या मुझे लगा मुरझाते रहेंगे, बट नहीं होता ऐसा कुछ। नाइस, ये बड़ी जल्दी हो गया। एक्चुअली एक्स्ट्रा लेके रखते हो ना, यू नेवर नो कब काम है। अबे मोना कहाँ हिट कर रही? अच्छा मैंने लिया ये वाला। ओ माय बैड। और है क्या इधर? नहीं है। ओ एक और है। ये लेके रखते अगर बाद में काम आए तो। Who knows? पर क्या ही लग रहा है यार ये। I mean अभी तक एंटर भी नहीं किए बट या this alone is
You made quick work
beautiful
of
but
that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler.
yes.
I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
यहाँ पे robots है right?
Though
क्या
the
ये दोनों
performance
robots
is
है?
still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head
Interesting.
back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
भरोसा नहीं है guys, ये लोग robots हो सकते हैं because Fontaine में robots है इतना मुझे पता है
Wait,
definitely.
shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
वो बंदा हमें देख रहा था मुझे याद है उतना.
What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh.
Oh, he's right.
या तो वो थीफ नहीं है
Shh, keep your voice
एंड
down.
वो लोग का
We
कुछ
need
चालू
to
है
think of a way to catch
वो
her,
गपचुप
but it
उसको देके
seems
जा रही है
she's
कुछ
very
सामान.
alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
ऑफ कोर्स और कहीं ही जाएगी.
All right, let's go.
वेटिंग एट द रूफटॉप. लेनी देख लेगा होपफुली. ओके इधर ही आना था ना. मोना बहुत काम आने वाली है ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे. अरे भाई कितना ऊपर जा रहे हो हम. होता है What? What? क्या बग हो गया क्या? What the hell, bro? What? रुको भाई. भाई साहब हाइट देख रहे हो? What the hell, bro? ए मेरे पास वर्शिप दो है. ओके हाँ और 5 चाहिए. अरे हाँ तुम देख सकते हो मेरा प्रोग्रेस यहाँ पे. यस या लेवल 3 हुआ हूँ बिकॉज थोड़ा बहुत तो घूमा हूँ मैंने फाउंटेन. देख सकते हो तुम सब अनलॉक कर रखा है मैंने एटलीस्ट. ओके यहाँ पे नहीं गया हूँ. यहाँ पे पता नहीं क्या कर रहा था मैं. इधर गया हूँ मैं एंड इसके लिए गया हूँ मैं बिकॉज आई थिंक रायो था इसलिए कुछ चीज़ था ये. ओके कहाँ रुकना है हमें? इधर झाडरा के साथ रुकना है हमें.
This is the spot where Lyney wanted us to
झाडरा
wait.
झाडरा whatever. ये आ गई नहीं.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Get ready to stop. Okay.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other door. What should we do? Should we chase her?
Yes. चलो. Our job is to block this path. The rest is up to Lyney.
You're right.
Yeah.
She might also be trying to lure us away.
Oh. There's no sign of the thief. अरे भाई.
Nothing's happened for a while
Since there's no reason for us to stay here, let's go find Lyney.
Let's go.
अच्छा ज़ाडरा गायब भी हो गया था जगह पे. Okay. Lyney. Oh, Lyney इधर है.
Are you sure that's all she took?
तो इसी से
You
बात कर
should
रहे
check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier.
हो? Nah,
Anyway, I should be going now.
I don't believe you.
Thanks again.
इसको पकड़ो.
Were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked
Oh.
back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lyney twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lyney?
I'll be all right.
Lyney?
It's just a twisted ankle, that's all.
खुद का ही
In
एंकल ट्विस्ट कर
fact,
दिया.
it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it.
Yeah.
Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, you're
Performance
right.
important है. Okay.
Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
बराबर.
But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lyney's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Oh, let's go. Let's go भाई. मैं इधर ही दिखा रहे. Okay. इधर क्या है अब? Whoa. Are you telling me वो चलता है?
So, we ride this thing to go into the city?
Huh.
What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is
Yeah.
an aqua bus. It allows people to travel
Aquabus.
between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
अच्छा
You
बात
mean
करने के
it's
लिए.
still boring even when I'm riding with you.
हाँ.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
I don't think so. No.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
Yeah.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Okay. अभी कैसा एनिमेशन दिखाया गया अजीब सा. Hey, hey, who's that? I know that character. Okay. ये कैमरा वाली है ना?
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Lyney and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
Yes, ये कैमरा वाली
I'm
है वो.
Charlotte, a reporter for the Steam.
Charlotte. Yes. रिपोर्टर
Nice to meet
रिपोर्टर
you.
भी है. Okay.
From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an
Oh.
honor to meet you. Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline
Famous
in
है भाई
their
हम.
journey across Tibet?
Real famous.
Amazing. You recognized everybody almost immediately.
Somehow.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I?
Yeah.
Wow,
Sure.
today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
So, Charlotte,
Vision.
what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even
मुझे-
if it's the same old topics.
एक चीज मुझे समझ नहीं आती गाइस कि लाइक ये लोग विजन बेरर्स को लाइक एज अ वीआईपी
For
क्यों नहीं ट्रीट
example,
करते?
reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into
खुद से ही
relationships,
प्ले हो रहा है?
or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Okay, that would definitely get my attention. एक मिनट, ये बोट चल रहा है ना, अगर मैं प्ले ही नहीं करूँ डायलॉग, बैठे रहो बस, वो उधर पहुंच जाएगी बोट. ये मेरे को देखने का बड़ा मन है, बट आई थिंक
That's
बहुत
fine
लंबा
and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive,
Okay.
sensational
ये
news
करोगे तुम?
pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste. of
लिटरली
my
चॉइस ले
talents.
ली मेरे से,
Oh, I just remembered.
पढ़ी भी नहीं
I've
मैंने
been
चॉइस.
following a case lately. Well, a series of cases actually.
Whatever.
You mean the serial disappearances of
ऑटो
young
हो गया
women case?
वो खुद से ऑटो हो गया.
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen.
Let's just
If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the
पीछे
other
सुमेरो देख
reporters
रहा
will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials.
Okay.
I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
Okay.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right.
Yeah.
The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. The
हाँ,
scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
अच्छा. There's a mole, guys. There's a mole. Many suspects have. Then there's more than one criminal at work. Yes, maybe there are copycat criminals. No, more than one.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation.
Yep.
I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lyney.
लिनेट की आवाज बिल्कुल सूट नहीं करती उसको गाइस. आई डोंट थिंक सो. क्या आवाज है?
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
कटसीन. ये एंगल से देखा नहीं मैंने फॉन्टेन. बस ऐसा लाइक क्रॉल करता रहता किधर तो कॉकरोच की तरह इधर दीवारों पे, बस उतना ही देखा मैंने. ओह, डैम. नाइस नाइस, मजा आएगा.
Well, I really
Piano.
enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
अच्छा,
Us as well! The
Yeah,
ride went
होते
by
हैं.
too quickly.
प्ले गेम्स.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
या
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
पियानो कुछ अलग बजा रहा है.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
ओके.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
ओके, तो उधर घर पे चलते. उधर आरली होने वाली है ना? एक मिनट, घर पे नहीं, वो थिएटर पे होगी ना. आई डोंट नो. मैंने एक ट्रेलर तो देखा है गाइस जिसमें आर्ली थी इनके सामने. आई डोंट नो व्हाट डज दैट ट्रेलर मीन. टीजर ट्रेलर व्हाटएवर. Okay. Food of Fontaine. Let's go away. Wow. ये कुछ है क्या? लाइक इधर कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या? इतना मुझे पता है इधर एक जगह है. आई थिंक सम. हाँ ये ना. यहाँ पे हम सिगिल्स देते हैं. सिगिल्स. बाकी मुझे पता नहीं है ये क्या है. आई गेस डेकोरेशन ही है. ओके. ऐसा ऊपर जाके तो होगा नहीं, वो तो ऑकवर्ड होगा. और नीचे कुछ दिख नहीं रहा मेरे को. अगर रैंडमली यहाँ पे कुछ ओपन होगा बाद में. आई डोंट नो. लुक्स स्पेसिफिक. जरूर. ओके. रोबोट लेके घूमते हैं ना फॉन्टेन में. व्हाई नॉट. ओके कहाँ जाना है हमें? अरे यार उस तरफ. ओके. डैम. लुक सो कूल ब्रो. शार्लीन. ये कैसा नाम है बे? ये मार्केट लग रहा है. अच्छा इनके ऑप्शन है. ओके.
This is our current abode.
Abode.
Ah, Fremine, your home. Where did everyone else go?
Fremine.
I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just
No
went out
idea.
a moment ago.
क्या?
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow
क्या?
me to introduce you to my little
क्या ये
brother,
लोग का
Fremine.
डायलॉग बग हो
He
रहा
is a phenomenal diver.
है. डाइवर. डाइव मारता है.
Hello.
डाइव म्यूजिक में डाइवर होता है क्या कुछ?
And this is the traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Lyney.
ये भी ब्रदर है. कितने भाई है भाई? एक सेकंड. लोग ऑर्फन से क्या? Lyney sure seems to have a big family. Oh yeah, yes. उसके बाल का कलर अलग है. I'm not sure वो
Lyney,
ब्रदर है.
could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
It's all right, go ahead. कुछ तो बात करना उसको. फिर से सुनाई नहीं दे रहा मेरे को. I mean, I know I'm not needed to hear this,
I
but
see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I
Housework.
forget, the traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials.
okay.
I was
वो
about
dive
to give
करता
them to
है.
you.
Okay.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to
Underwater?
the workshop.
अंडर वाटर पे मिलते क्या फ्लावर थे वो? मैंने ध्यान ही नहीं दिया उन पे. मे बी वो हो सकते हैं जो मैंने भी ढूंढे थे एक टाइम पे. बहुत बहुत गलत था वो. बहुत गलत था वो गाइस. आई थिंक क्लोरीन के लिए ढूंढने थे मेरे को. पेन इन द एस भाई.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on
इधर भी
days where there are
हवाएं
trials
चालू.
being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Okay.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It
And
said
that
that
is?
a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
उसको बुरा लगता है तो?
When I was a child,
Interesting.
my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro
Cute.
dragon! Hydro dragon! Don't cry!
Could that Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of Fontaine? Another one of the elemental dragons of Tevat. मेरे को जियो का ड्रैगन याद आ रहा है. मेरे को Fontaine, I mean, Mondstadt का of course. ओह, इनाजुमा का मर गया क्या वो? इतना बड़ा बॉडी गिरा वो. एंड देन सुमेर को तो है नहीं ना, आई थिंक. पता नहीं, होगा कुछ.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very
एक second, guys.
unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to
तेरी
be
से
of
थोड़ी
any
होने वाला
use.
कुछ.
It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Interesting. Maybe dragon है. Who knows?
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
चलो फिर.
Was there
मेरे को
something you
देखना है.
needed to do, Lyney?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the
क्यों?
performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Aeneas, एक second. Aeneas का कुछ मतलब होता है. Aeneas are female goddess of vengeance in Greek mythology. Okay. Goddess of vengeance. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. You go ahead.
Are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid
Okay.
that Fremine can be quite introverted. And the boss there tends
No
to be
problem,
pretty
bro.
talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all.
No
Don't
problem.
worry, we're on the case.
हम in real life में introverted है, but game में हम पूरा फोड़ देते सब कुछ.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
Exactly. चलो. किस तरफ? Okay. Magic pocket materials. किसको देना है बेटी? Government workshop. Okay. Government workshop ये है. Okay. Hello. कौन काम कर रही है ये?
Hello? Is there anyone here?
सामने तो थी.
Oh, hello there. New
Estelle.
customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets.
हाँ.
I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Okay.
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It
Okay.
seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So,
Maybe.
is Lyney actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Of course होगा भाई.
Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology.
Okay.
Wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh?
How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not
Interesting.
completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's
What?
belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
People's
So
belief
that's
in.
what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
I have no idea. Let's continue. Well, Venti and Aida both said the gods rely on belief to obtain power.
Oh,
yeah.
So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Oh.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense.
इसको क्या ही
Besides
पता.
indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon,
Okay.
but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're
काम ही
already
कर रही थी वो.
talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Conferee of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Sounds like a usual case of someone owing somebody else money.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to
No!
collect payments,
What?
why don't you settle your own debts first?
Oh
If
my
Conferee of
god.
Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation?
क्या टारने के लिए? Oh
You're
my
from,
god.
Northland Bank.
Yes.
We said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Same dialogue.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you
Oh
too.
my.
What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
हाँ. अब लास्ट टाइम हमने तुम्हें देखा था. तू मार के चले गया था हमें. विश्वास नहीं एक सेकंड स्टोरी क्वेस्ट खेला मैंने और उसमें वो फ्रेंडली था. उसका भाई की मदद किए थे हमने. We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today. Fontaine really is a curious place.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring.
अच्छा.
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today.
Yeah.
Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting.
I don't
now.
think so, guys. इसको पता था हम
Pretty
इधर
sure
आने
we
वाले
couldn't
हैं.
avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far, right, Traveler?
Yeah. अब ये जाके बताएगा सीधा स्नेचना में. ये दोनों आ गए इधर. आ जाओ. I think we have already weathered enough storms for now. I don't mind a little excitement every now and then.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. You want your Mora? Fine.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
can
the
you at
hell?
least let me finish one sentence?
क्या बोलना चाहता है
Fine.
बंदा?
Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Okay, sure. Go ahead. They are all yours,
I'm
bhai.
sure this won't take long.
Yeah. बराबर है. Oh, whoa, hello? अबे. What in the world? पहली बार देख रहा हूँ मैं. 90. Yeah. Artifacts at this time. ठीक है ना. And of course, ये ability. Oh my god, मेरे को याद नहीं है. Set of concept made. Okay, try कर दे. अबे गलत बटन्स क्यों दबा रहा है? ये लो. हाँ ये अरे भाई yes भाई. So satisfying. Get lost भाई. खत्म?
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Tui.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
Oh, I love this guy.
Now's my chance!
क्या? क्या हुआ? क्या हुआ? उसका बंद हो गया क्या?
That was weird.
विजन बंद हो गया क्या तेरा? What just happened?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them.
Oh.
Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Ah.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
You better not use your delusion too often. Yeah. I don't have a vision, so no. You better not use that.
Stay in Fontaine, child. I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well,
Huh,
I
no?
guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Eh?
What kind of reason is that?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But
वो
recently,
तो है.
there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
Maybe.
That is a possibility.
Do you have any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it
हाँ, उसको
before,
गुस्सा आया
but when I
and
was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was...
guys, अगर तुम्हें पता नहीं स्कर के कैरेक्टर है, एक प्लेएबल कैरेक्टर है. And this is fucking interesting. Okay.
Because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
Yeah. What is it? The man in the wall?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss.
है
In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale?
Huh.
Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us.
हाँ
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers.
वाह
It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as
Interesting.
inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
it's very possible
So
that
why don't
oh
you
my
just
god
go ask
second
your
पढ़ा नहीं
master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it
yeah
sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
हाँ तू आएगा रिटर्न भाई नेटलान में आना है तेरे को रिटर्न भाई
Yeah, I'm
जा
out of
नेटलान जा
leads at
जा
this point, but there's nothing more I can do.
मिलते बाद में
It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that.
इंटरेस्टिंग
Seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
ओके
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
And no, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
I would like to join
Official champion duelist? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with
let's
no
guess
specified
Wrath is
stopping
one of
point.
them है
So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case
Hey.
scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that
Oh.
Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So,
बराबर बराबर
do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens.
अलग-अलग duelist रहेगा ना
Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine.
Hey.
Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Oh
I've been
yeah
asking her for some time before she finally
Even
agreed
better.
to face me today.
Well, that's Childe for ya.
yeah
Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
आई थी तुम्हारे सामने देखा है तुमने उसको क्लोरिन भाई क्लोरिन यस ऑफ कोर्स भाई क्लोरिन आई थिंक मैंने उसको भी मैक्स किया है जितना मुझे याद है when we met the Hydra Archon I'm terrible at remembering names
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
what the hell
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while.
okay
I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
चाइल्ड के पास अलग है भाई उसके अलग मोटिव्स है मुझे
Sneaky
पता है
guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lyney's performance.
या श्योर भाई देखते कोई डुअल मिल गया रास्ते पे क्लोरिन मिल गया उसको जाके चमाट मारते फिर लेते फाइट मजा आएगा
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer!
हैं हैं अच्छा ये लोग पढ़ रहे कुछ, तो मेरे को लगा क्या कौन सी रिपोर्ट वो जो मिली थी हमें, चार्लेट नहीं कुछ और ही पढ़ रहे हो. Don't blur it out, Paimon. It's rude to spoil the mystery for everyone else.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all.
That is rude, guys.
Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
You thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading. Do you have any idea how long we were loitering here?
The mechanics here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both
Okay.
have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy
Yeah,
a copy and
कुछ तो
read
ऐसा
it
देखना
too.
है, ऐसा कुछ तो देखना है. I'm good. You already spoiled who the murderer is. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Lyney's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
Okay.
Lyney said that the Opera House is on Aranea, so let's go ride the Aqua Bus.
Aquabus. Oh my God. Let's go भाई. कहाँ है वो? ऊपर. अच्छा इधर ही है. 900 मीटर. भैंस. Actually guys wait. I will be right back. 2 मिनट में आया. All right, I'm back. बारिश चालू हो गई यहाँ पे. Hopefully मेरा इंटरनेट चालू रहेगा. My God, please. Okay. Okay, ये है क्या जगह?
Now this is fancy! The
Opera
Opera
Epiclese.
Epiclese. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Lyney and Lynette were looking forward to it.
हाँ ना? Yep.
Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
बराबर.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Couples.
Vache.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Did you just say something, Paimon?
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Strange. Whose voice was that just now?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
अच्छा.
Lynette, you scared Paimon. When did you get here?
Lyney asked me to wait here for you, remember?
अच्छा. By the way, Lynette, I seem to hear a faint voice just now.
What do you mean?
Washe.
There are a lot of people here right now.
It seemed as if the voice coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
चुप रहे तू, कुछ नहीं है
I
ऐसा.
see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard.
Okay.
In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element?
What do you mean
But what would hearing a voice
sensitivity?
have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
That's an interesting explanation. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what if that was Traveler's mother? I mean, that's a like long shot by ekdam, but yeah, maybe that's an interesting explanation. I'm not sure whether I buy it or
So, what did the voice say?
interesting. It seemed to be calling out someone's name.
Huh. If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first.
Because हमें सुनाई दिया ना वो. They should be related to us.
Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Lyney might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh,
Okay.
right. That makes sense.
बात करते हैं उससे
Let's
फिर.
go in and see Lyney.
है कहाँ वो? अब 22. Oh, cool. Oh shit, उस दिन मैं भूल गया यार. अरे यार मेरे को ये 10x पुल करना था. हाँ. ये कहाँ से आ गए? कोलंबिना कहाँ से आ गए? होता है. ओह, इतना टाइम हो गया मेरे को. ओह माय गॉड, वो बैनर ही चले गया. I mean, the squad में already 3 5 stars है. So I don't need rating. What is her abilities though? कहाँ पे देखता था मैं?
Sometimes
Okay. Default. So ये सब नए वाले हैं. इसमें कोलंबिना किधर है वे? हाँ. मजा. अच्छा ये वो मल्टीप्लेयर वाले. ओके. Oh my god. Oh, there she is. Talents. एक सेकंड. एक्चुअली मेरे को ना यहाँ पे नहीं, यहाँ पे देखना चाहिए. रेडन का टेस्टर नहीं किया है मैंने समाओ. ओके. क्वेस्ट के करके देख दे यार. मेरे को देखना है. So what do you do? Columbina is an off-field damage dealer who enables her teammates to trigger lunar charged, lunar bloom, and lunar crystallize reactions. Okay. Dealing various types of lunar reaction damage. After casting a skill, Columbina summons a gravity ripple that continuously deals AoE hydro damage to nearby opponents whenever nearby opponents trigger lunar reactions or deal lunar reaction damage. Columbina will accumulate gravity. When gravity reaches its maximum, different types of lunar reaction damage will be dealt. Okay. Elemental burst. After unleashing her elemental burst, Columbina summons a lunar domain that grants different buffs to lunar reactions triggered within it and increases lunar damage dealt by all characters inside. Okay, so
I don't think for anyone in particular. Still.
Oh. Okay. Fucking cool, guys. What the hell? Are you telling me ये fast है? Okay, नहीं, maybe नहीं. Damn, bro. So cool. Okay. What did it do, bhai? Tried dealing AoE hydro damage and summoning gravity ripple. ये gravity ripple summon होता है उससे. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, use करके देखना पड़ेगा. Lisa दी है मुझे. Okay. Oh, there's the gravity ripple. देखते हैं.
Come a little closer.
तो ये feel होता है ऐसा कुछ है? I don't see anything happening. Lunar reaction triggered. Accumulate gravity to trigger gravity interference of a basic tutorial component. Okay, so जैसे ही lunar charge होता है gravity interference होता है. Okay. Okay, Inifa दे दी मुझे. So I guess Inifa is good with her. Okay. Of course. What's this? Oh my god, Llama. Llama का मेरे पास weapon है. But I'm not interested. Thank you.
Annihilation mode.
अरे अल्ट तो उसका करना चाहिए मुझे. Wait. What do you do? Damn, bro. Damn. Okay. लूना चार्ज तो इजीली हो रहा है एंड कहीं से तो इसको इलेक्ट्रिसिटी लग. अच्छा नहीं, हाँ मैंने ये चालू कर दिया. उसका एचपी वाइट हो गया. डोंट अंडरस्टैंड लूनार चार्ज इतना, बट इंटरेस्टिंग है. और चाहिए मुझे. ये कर लेते. कितना टाइम लगता है? फट मारते एकदम. मेरे को पता है इसकी एबिलिटी. अरे मर गया तू. ये पे ले. Yes, my overlord is the best reaction. The best.
There is no escape.
मारो भाई, मारो.
On to oblivion.
Oblivion. Nice.
Get them.
ये ले.
Know my soul.
ये ले. Okay. ये ले. ये ले. अरे भाई ये भी ले.
Now you shall perish.
Overload is the best reaction भाई. Change my mind भाई.
Shine down.
अभी हमेशा मुझे मिलेगा राइट। ये देखते हैं 10 एक्सपूल कर दे, देखते क्या मिलता है, जो भी मिलेगा रख लेंगे। कोलम्बिना के बैनर पे करेंगे। रेडन में इतना इंटरेस्ट नहीं मेरा। अरे डोंट गिव मी दिस नोटिफिकेशन। अरे क्लिक बे, मुझे एक्चुअली चाहिए तो ओरोरॉन, बट लेट्स सी। नसीब का खेलेगा, क्या ही करे। या ओरोरॉन प्लीज। Yahoda, hello. Whatever. मैं क्या ही एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा था मैं। कर देते। अबे एक और है। या वैसे तो कुछ इतना ही ज़रूरत नहीं मुझे कैरेक्टर्स की नए, बट या अगर मिलती तो भाई डेफिनेटली भाई मज़ा आता है कैरेक्टर्स बिल्ड करने में, जो मज़ा है भाई। व्हाट अप। ओके आओ। हाँ ये नहीं किया मैंने। अरे भाई बाद में बात कर दे पहले लिनी से। लिनी no.
Traveler in Paimon.
क्या
Good to
म्यूजिक
see you.
है।
I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world.
Of
We've been
course.
looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time.
Who's that?
The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house.
Oh.
Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Okay. Best seats. Let's go away. We are the guests.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Lyney.
देखते हैं।
Don't mention it.
मजा आएगा।
There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lyney, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be
look,
right
yeah.
there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
जरूर जरूर।
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lyney.
देखते हैं क्या सीन। Who are you? मैं चढ़ भी नहीं सकता मैं वहाँ। गॉगल्स पहने। कूल। क्या ही गाने हैं भाई। ये लाइक रैंडमली चल रहा हूँ मैं गाइस, मेरे को इतने अच्छे गाने की जरूरत नहीं है। ओह माय गॉड, ओह माय गॉड, मेरे को वो बैंक की याद आ गई जहाँ पे चाइल्ड के साथ फाइट करते हैं हम। डैम भाई यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं है हमें सीट ब्रो, लिटरली उधर। Mr. Neuvilliette?
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
तू कहाँ बैठने वाली थी?
Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still, it's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
If this would be real life, guys, मैं कब अपने फोन में लग जाता. You're a Paimon. Isn't that usually your job? Little? क्या?
Excuse me. I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would
Ah,
be
that is
perfectly
embarrassing.
happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya?
Of course.
Boy, you should
Full
have
pin drop silence है इधर.
Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it, Paimon's. Sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So, let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
What? कौन है भाई तू? वो पूछ, of course. It's getting even more awkward. Yes.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Lyney's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Lyney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, नहीं जानता.
Oh, so you're not friends with Lyney then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Yeah. अब कुछ click होगा maybe?
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
Yes.
And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Neuvilliette. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
पहली बार आया. Oh, इसलिए अकेला
Mr.
बैठा है.
Lyney, I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Neuvilliette? Good evening.
Yeah.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Neuvilliette is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Oh, भाई.
Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
He's the
offense
important
taken.
person.
Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now.
Of
I
course.
believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later.
Furina.
Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Huh? Oh, it's Furina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face.
I love her,
idea
bhai.
that you saw right through her
He's so
eyes.
interesting, bhai.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
All right.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has
उसको
made
बच्ची
their way
समझता है.
to
I mean,
their
वो है
seats.
बच्ची. But
Yay! The show is finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
ऑडियंस किधर है? उनको तो बुलाओ. ग्राउंड सेंटर द वेन्यू. ओके. आ गए.
Ooh! They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Lyney. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
ये लेट्स गो. देखते क्या करेंगे.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
ऐसा.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
Okay.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough.
Okay.
Oh,
डब्बे में से बाहर
and before I
निकालेगा.
forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
Oh. Oh, let's go. अरे भाई कितने?
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before.
Yeah.
So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think?
Already? Okay.
This one's a little tricky.
हाथों में से कबूतर. And okay, आ गए
Using this
Lynette.
water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
Okay. ओए अबे ये तो गलत कर रहा है ना. वेट एक सेकंड.
It's
लड़कियां
actually
गायब हो
quite
रही थी.
simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
हाँ? कपड़े भी किसी और के हैं. नहीं उसके ही है.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
हैं? एनिमेशन है. So yeah, whatever. फुरीना को पसंद है. नाइस नाइस. उसके पीछे का कुछ ट्रिक वगैरह बताया नहीं. ठीक है. Doesn't matter. But cool. Very cool.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Herman didn't see him do anything. Wasn't Lynette
हो सकता है कुछ ट्रिक ये लोग एक्सप्लेन करें बाद में.
disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
What a show. No wonder he's the famous
If you
magician.
could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
Huh?
To appreciate magic,
Yeah.
you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Actually, I can appreciate it more, you know, if I know the trick. At least मुझे वो पसंद है.
Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen.
Oh.
I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
हमें ही
Please,
बुलाएगा.
if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes
Furina को
now.
बुलाना चाहिए.
There are
Furina.
2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow, how's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lyney have actual superpowers?
He has actual superpowers, bro. Let's watch and see. I'm sure he can spot how he does it. I'm sure we can spot. Okay.
The lucky audience member will be
Maybe.
generated by this random number selector.
Okay.
It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate.
Okay.
Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh,
क्या
row
number है?
7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward.
Okay.
My assistant will take you beside the
Random है ये
magic
तो.
box.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the fortress of Meropide.
Oh,
What's that?
okay.
Okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this.
Countdown.
60, 59, 58.
Huh?
Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up.
Oh.
And no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
होना चाहिए.
Paimon
But,
kinda
yeah.
wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
Of course, भाई मेरे को भी वही लग रहा है. I'm sure Lyney is prepared. With the whole crowd counting together, you couldn't even, if you wanted to.
No,
Yeah,
no,
huh.
that won't do.
Yeah.
I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on,
अरे?
repeat after me. 60, 59, 58. 60, 59, 58.
इतना तो भरोसा कर
That's
सकता है.
right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see
गाना
you
चालू
all
हो
on
रहा
the
है,
other
okay.
side once you finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Neuvilliette?
अंदर तो जाने दो
I am
उसको.
counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
ठीक है.
All right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40, 39, 38.
चले गया ना अंदर. Of course. Child किधर है?
Mr.
Child
Lyney,
आना चाहिए
are
इसमें.
you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
हैं?
Even though he's saying that, Lyney doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all part of the show. Maybe he's just supremely confident. I think it's part of the show. Bang.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
Yes, did it come from the stage? Maybe it was just to divert our attention.
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about
बॉक्स
it.
को नीचे से नहीं दिखाया उसने वैसे.
25, 24,
What's wrong, Mr. Lyney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect.
Part of the show. Part of the show.
We still have 20 seconds. Hear them.
19, 18, 17.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10 seconds and change.
10! Almost there now. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think.
Acha.
Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait. Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7.
Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5. 4. 3.
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0.
क्या अभी swap हो गया? What the hell, bro? उसको 60 seconds की जरूरत भी नहीं थी. बुला अभी दूसरे को. What the hell?
Is this part of the show?
No.
Mr. Lyney, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl
Exactly.
is still in that box,
लड़की गायब हो गई मतलब.
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Oh shit.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
अरे भाई.
No need to be alarmed.
कुछ तो सीन हुआ. किसने तो प्लान हो किया कुछ भाई.
Soon enough.
Yeah. वाह अरे भाई मतलब अभी इस पे ट्रायल होगा.
Unfortunately, the person who was in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Lyney's magic troupe.
Oh.
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience.
तो वो guest किधर है?
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
I told you guys.
It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance.
फिर से लड़की गायब हो गई एक.
And there are
वो
many
stories
indications
true है.
that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
वाह भाई.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
Yes. And to pull it off like this in front of an audience, including the Archon and Chief Justice, bro, that's guts, bhai.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lyney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
What?
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
What? Nahi
This all
Furina.
occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl Cal disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
अरे तो वो normally कर लेता, सब लोग के सामने नहीं करता.
Let me do this! He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice.
गपचुप कोने में जाके करता ना ये सब.
He told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Definitely, but he's a suspect at most. He's a No, it's hard to believe all this happened during the show.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Furina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Lyney and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Oh, why?
Huh? I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
बराबर.
But what Lady Furina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks
तू
like
चुप रहे?
she's gonna personally
पता नहीं
deliver
कुछ नहीं.
justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Furina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, traveler.
What?
You'll support Lyney, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
I trust Lyney. Of course I will do, but
Then there's no problem at all. You know,
कुछ तो चाल.
Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Lyney's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome.
yeah.
No more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order.
Oh.
Well, traveler, seems Lady Furina has set you in her sights.
Oh,
And
why?
putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Lyney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Yes, I
Very
am.
well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
Oh, भाई ये interesting हो रहा है, guys.
Lyney and
This
his
is so
troop
cool.
are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time.
अरे भाई.
I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Oh भाई ये तो अलग ही है यार एकदम. मजा आएगा. Everyone dismissed and the audience leave along with Furina. Yeah. Okay, court case कब होगा? What the hell, bro?
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself.
आर्ली ने किया क्या ये सब?
How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
No.
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether
इतना
what
भी hard
happened
नहीं है,
here
but
on the
ठीक है.
stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yeah, it is very strange, but there's no denying what happened.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Huh? ये कहाँ से है?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier.
अच्छा.
Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry.
You look
Paimon
cute.
used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
Yeah.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys.
Yes.
Thanks for that.
देखते हैं.
We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I'm gonna let you down. I'm used to this sort of thing. क्या सोच के बोला है? I don't know.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well.
हाँ.
I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
ये मत करो यार.
Past saving, Lyney.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial.
Yep.
'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else.
That is what I want to hear,
discuss
bhai.
our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case.
Detective Paimon. Sure, bhai.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
We are Lyney and Lynette's attorneys.
Ah, I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Furina mentioned.
Yes.
Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
और ये लोग कहाँ से आ जाते हैं यार? आ जाते हैं भाई अपना दिखाने के भाई हाँ भाई तुम चले जा इधर से get lost भाई. Fuck you. Fuck you. मैंने बहुत सारे लाइक अटॉर्नीज के स्टोरीज देखे एंड या अलग अलग केसेस वगैरह देखे. सो या दिस हैपेंस गाइस. ये लोग चमाट मारने का मन करता है.
What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Lyney's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
Yeah, but why was Cowl inside? Was the girl supposed to be in there?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Lyney is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Yeah.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
Least reliable. Okay, but that's not always true. People can also be the most reliable evidence.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate
Sure.
the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
You can use the case record to confirm your current evidence and clue collection situation and sort case related information. मेरे को लगा वो automatic रहेगा guys, चालू रहेगा story, नहीं मेरे को collect करना है यहाँ पे कुछ. Oh my, what? You can check as yet undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record. Okay, then investigate the corresponding area to locate them. What the fuck, bro? Use the perception skill to find evidence and clues that can be investigated within a certain radius around yourself. This will advance your overall progress. 100% करेंगे हम, 100% सब clues ढूंढेंगे हम, अगर वो possible होगा तो guys. Guards investigation report. Oh my. एक ही पैरा. The investigation from the guards indicates that the firebug launched at the tail end of the magic performance set the rope dangling the water tank alight. Okay, causing the tank to fall and kill Cobble, who was within it. It seems evident that Lyney is the likeliest user of the prop to commit a crime. However, the reason for the victim being Cobble and the reason for the chosen lady's disappearance remain mysterious. Yes. The deceased identity. The deceased is one of the Lyney's assistants named Cobble. He was well trusted by all his colleagues. His job was setting up and inspecting the props as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. भाई साहब कितना ही इंटरेस्टिंग हो गया. White line. This is where the magic box was struck. If Cobble weren't inside the box at that moment, he might have dodged the falling water tank. Yeah. Use the perception skill. एक second guys. Let me go here. Act 1 ही चालू है. हमें Act 1 like मैं सोच रहा हूँ आज Act 1 खत्म करूँगा. देखते हैं. Let's see. Perception skill. Look for clues inside the opera house.
Whoever the murderer was, they must have made preparations well beforehand.
Yeah.
Whoever the murderer was.
Wait. V दबाने पे यार.
Why would it be him?
Thank you Paimon for assisting, but yeah, जरूरत नहीं पड़ी. Look for clue. अरे भाई. उस तरफ. Oh. Oh my God. इतने सारे clues हैं बे. Examine damaged box. Okay. The broken magic box was left on the scene after the guards completed their investigation. Looking at it now, the water tank must have struck it really hard. Yep. जो टूटा है वो भाई. Damn.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall.
Yep.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
So either Lyney didn't realize this was a safety concern, or somebody did.
Why are you suddenly so serious, traveler?
Did light it. I'm just looking at where the rope snapped. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Look! This bit is made from different material. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
It seems to be flammable, like a type of flash cotton.
Huh. So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means...
Oh.
Wait, why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
Special rope. Oh, इसलिए वो उसको reddish color है. Ah. This rope was used to suspend the water tank. It suddenly broke when the fireworks were being launched downstairs. The investigation has shown that the Location where the rope was snapped, made of flammable material. Was made of. Interesting. Very interesting. एस्मोंड सर से बात कर लिए हम. कब किए बे?
Why would it be? Whoever the murder this.
नहीं किए ना अब.
Go ahead, have a look around. In the end, we're both after the truth.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence.
Okay.
Seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Could you tell us who she is? Where's Lyney? Okay.
Sure. It's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Painter?
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show.
Okay.
Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
Thanks for letting us know.
Formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us.
Of course, babe.
It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Missing ladies in identity. Okay, Halsey is the missing person. She's a famous painter and came to watch the magic show in... She's a famous painter. Okay. And came to watch the magic show in order to take a break from her own creative work. She isn't known to have been entangled in quarrels with any of the members of Lyney's magic troupe. Of course. Yes. Thank you, Maurice. You know what, guys? I will be right back. Be right back. 1 minute में आया 1 minute. Morgan and Quentin. इससे तो बात कर सकते हैं. Yeah.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Lyney and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
Oh.
What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Lyney used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
Yeah.
Turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Lyney knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Lyney reserved our seats for us too.
Yep.
Let's just see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Lyney.
Thanks. Sorry to bother you. Yeah.
Even though it's bad for Lyney's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Random number selector. Yeah. This device was used during Lyney's magic performance to choose a lucky member of the audience. However, the guards का spelling ऐसे क्यों लिखते हैं? The guards have found that it will generate the exact same number no matter what. Clearly, someone has tampered with it. Yep. That's a good clue, भाई. Very good clue. लिनी को भी पता नहीं था, जितना मुझे याद है लिनी को भी पता नहीं था कि क्या नंबर आएगा. एंड मे बी मोस्टली उसने भी हाथ नहीं लगाया उसको और कोई और ने दिया है वो. ऑलराइट. ओह बॉक्स इधर ही है. It looks like an ordinary box, but Lyney somehow moved instantly from the stage to being inside of it. How did he do it? Please open it. Who are you?
I see that you're investigating the area.
Yeah.
Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too. If
Who
you
are
find
you?
any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, all right?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that
शुरुआत
happened
में
during
हुआ
the
था.
countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lyney's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Lyney's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
Wait, wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps
Yeah.
the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
That wouldn't be the water tank have. Then wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit? In that case, yeah.
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
Yeah, you should.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Strange sound during the magic show. During the switching performance, there was an audible thump that many audience members heard. Yeah. देखते पाइमन को क्या बोलना है.
Whoever the murderer was, this rope was obviously tampered with. People needed to register and reserve a seat for the show.
Yeah.
That, combined with this number selector, could allow you to pick a young lady instead of some old fogey.
Yep.
Why would it be? Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances never got solved. We all heard that noise, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Everybody did. Okay. Okay, then I guess बाहर जाना है हमें अब. बहुत टाइम पास कर रहा है. I know. Okay. अबे ये देख इधर दोनों है. वाव. Wait a minute. I can search for more. Wait. Oh. If there is anything. ऊपर से कहाँ से गिरा वो? मुझे लगा यहाँ पे ऊपर एरिया बंद रहेगा, नहीं सब सामने तो है, गिरा कहाँ से फिर? सबके सामने लटक रहा था वो। Maybe I shouldn't ask that much questions. Okay. Okay, इनसे बात करते हैं then. Member of the guards.
Lyney's still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have a lot of explaining to do. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but
Okay.
that's alright.
Okay.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now. Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the moor about that one, but who are you?
Right on the Mora. इसका नाम भूल
You've
गया
never
मैं.
heard of the Spina di Rosula?
I have heard of the
Mediating disputes and
Spina.
providing protection to solving conundrums.
Okay.
You name it. Spina di Rosula does it. And
तेरा नाम भूल गया मैं. Navia.
have the honor of being its renowned president.
Navia, yeah.
Though those
Canon
who play
निकालती हो.
by our rules call me boss.
I
I'm
see.
Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And
Pleased to
I'm
meet you.
Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
तू ज़्यादा बुरा नहीं है.
Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
हाँ.
Well, I am the second generation president.
Second.
Melus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
Yeah.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand.
So you want to investigate as well?
I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Lyney an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too.
Okay.
That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Exactly.
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
तेरा intuition मेरे को ज़्यादा पसंद आया Furina से. Thank you.
Furina sure was quick to point the finger at Lyney without any decisive evidence whatsoever.
Yeah.
Wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges
हाँ.
just to keep
Yeah,
her
वो
from getting carried
है
away.
over the top है वो. Yeah.
Anyway,
I get
a
it.
trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Furina was going to back down in that situation.
Yeah, सब देख रहे थे उसको, so
More like you
she
just
went with
don't
it.
trust the Hydro Archon.
I don't trust her.
What's your opinion? I must admit
Bachchi.
that she can be interesting at times. But liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Yeah, well, when you put it like that.
Alright,
बच्ची
I
है
answered
वो.
your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Wait a minute.
She may be smart, guys. Did that answer count?
I
Yeah.
say it does. But don't worry. You won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your
Alright.
opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
It's interesting, but yeah, not always actually. Yeah, actually not always. Yeah, like इसका serious कुछ रहेगा. I hope not, but yeah, कुछ serious चीजें होती है जो ट्रायल में नहीं दिखा सकते bro.
And why would that be?
और मुझे पता नहीं इनका ट्रायल कैसे होता है ओपेरा वाला. Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Yeah, वो लोग दिखाएंगे जो उसके हिसाब से हो जाता है ना सब. Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment.
See, Silver and Malus? I different.
Yeah.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact.
Yeah.
And if that can be done, boss, then...
Then the opera is fine, bro.
Alright, that's quite enough, Maloose. Anyway,
Fact is important.
I like your answer. You pass with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Okay. Gladly. अरे assistance is नहीं हाँ.
Well, I can be the assistant, sure.
Yeah.
Or your companion if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
That's more like it.
I think you're missing the point, Bible. It seems you have already agreed then.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth.
Yeah.
You wish to
Yeah, I
save a
believe
friend
that's it.
from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
Yeah.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think?
ये तो कुछ बोला ही नहीं.
You've got something on your mind?
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
Okay.
We'll be making
Mysterious.
some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lyney's tricks. Thanks!
Okay. इधर ही बैठने वाली है फिर वो.
Whoever the murderer was, why would it be?
Oh, बंद कर रखा है. Tristan, do you have something?
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment.
Yeah,
if
I
you
know.
wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Lyney and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case.
Yeah.
Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
Okay, what about during the show?
I doubt there was much opportunity then either.
How can you be so sure,
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time.
Oh.
I couldn't see Lyney's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Milazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So,
Interesting.
it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful info.
Entrances and exits to the opera house. No one left the opera house during the magic show, and after the incident happened, only those who had their identities cleared by the guards could leave. So वो इधर ही होनी चाहिए?
Checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Lyney's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we?
अबे बंद ही हो गया.
Interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
अरे यार इन्वेस्टिगेशन मोड ही बंद हो गया. वाह. दोनों तरफ से खोलते हैं कोड. ओके, अरे ऊपर के सीट्स भी चेक करने चाहिए थे. अरे मुझे क्या पता था उससे बात करके इन्वेस्टिगेशन मोड बंद हो जाएगा यार.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
You've arrived.
उसको प्लेजेंट करने की जरूरत नहीं है.
Who's this? Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
अच्छा.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and will be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
नाविया हमें अच्छे से जानते नहीं.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Oh, below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
Nope.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
ऊपर toys वगैरह लगे थे. They are gone.
Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
मैंने भी नहीं.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned.
Oh.
Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
Yeah, ये तो of course, bro.
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it
There
works
is another
as we
box.
head
एक
down.
नीचे जाता है box and दूसरा box ऊपर आता है. अंदर ही अंदर.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box.
Yeah. And this passage linked the 2 boxes together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
Oh.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it.
Once the box was
हमेशा magic trick होती है
lowered,
guys.
the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps.
Yeah.
The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Then what about your side of the trick? Yeah.
Right. You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end.
Yes, a phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting.
तो ये एरिया में कोई नहीं था.
That's how we were able to coordinate Lyney's lines with the assistant. And by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
Oh.
So that's how it all worked. Wow. Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last.
I can tell a lot of thought was put into this. Yeah.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
Yeah.
This is the scene of the crime. So Lyney and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, of
Okay.
course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Okay. On stage magic. अरे बाप रे. अच्छा वो मैं नहीं पढ़ा वो. सुन लिया अभी और फिर से क्या पढ़ूं?
Why would it be? The performance would not have been visible from where the doors were guarded. If Paimon were on duty, she would have snuck back into the audience seating. Well, there was no chance Paimon could have seen that the box had 2 layers.
Huh? Yeah, maybe same.
And that's why only the 2 of them can perform this trick.
अरे यार. Yeah, magic box structure.
Digging a tunnel just for a magic trick? Whew, that must have been a lot of work.
Okay, I need. Okay. Examine. This should be the control device for the trolley. It seems to be able to operate automatically. Automatically कैसे बे? Examine ladder. The ladder is required in order to return to the magic box above. Yeah, directly जा सकता है. So box तो एक ही यूज हुआ है ना, जो क्या बोलते हैं, जो ऑडियंस था उसको भेजने के लिए बॉक्स यूज हुआ है. एंड बाकी लिनी एंड लिनेट तो नीचे ही घूम रहे थे आई गेस. What's this?
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
End of a rope. What?
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it.
A rope that has fallen to the ground. A metal hook has been tied to one of this rope. Oh. Its use is unclear. Of course, यही कुछ चीज है जिसने changes किया है यार. Definitely भाई. Okay, what is this?
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
You didn't mention the guests having a wardrobe change.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them? Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
ये कहाँ से आया? ये पहले नहीं दिख रहे थे आँखों पे. The ladies' clothes. ये थे? I don't remember. Okay.
Why would it be him?
Supre.
Whoever the murder. This is probably a prop too. Oh, looks like it could hook onto a lot of things, like the traveler's fishing rod. Paimon doesn't get this at all. You think about it for a bit.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Okay.
Of which, why would there be water
Maybe
here?
it was for a trick. No.
Paimon knows. It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water. And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Okay. Broken flower vase. There are many pieces of a broken flower vase on the side of the tunnel. All the water within has been spilled. Judging from the distance, it seems unlikely that it was knocked over by the trolley meant to transport the magic box. Yeah. कोई तो था इधर मतलब. High precision is required to complete this magic show, and tracks are perfect for making the trolley stay on the designated course. Yes, indeed. Storage boxes. All kinds of props and costumes are hazardly stuffed inside that thing. The trolley. The trolley is crucial for transporting the magic box to the other side. The culprit must have used this to execute their plan. But how did? और वो अंदर था तो वो चिल्लाया क्यों नहीं या फिर कुछ बोला क्यों नहीं?
What is this place?
Looks like a vent.
It seems someone could fit through here.
Oh.
Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Oh.
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Other than those that go through the magic boxes, and Lyney and Lynette were in the 2 magic boxes. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
The tunnel vent looks like it could allow one person passage. Barely, but leaving along with the missing lady seems an unrealistic prospect. अंदर आया रहेगा ना फिर?
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes. Let's head back up.
Are we sure?
Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene.
Okay.
Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns.
Okay.
It seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
Like
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
demoiselle.
What did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance
ये
and
डायलॉग मारना
Carol's
इम्पोर्टेंट
death
रहता है.
are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Furina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Lyney and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides.
Oh.
That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced.
Oh.
The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice.
Okay.
Simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will and is a judge in its own right.
This also
देखना
precludes
पड़ेगा.
any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anyway.
एक second में.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Oh. Wow.
So that machine is the one that actually decides?
Huh?
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment, which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice.
Okay.
Yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Huh?
Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That
Oh.
makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case.
Okay.
If that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
अब बोला ये
There's no
साले.
need for that. Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
ये बंदा
Of
सस है.
course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Just kidding! Just kidding! Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
Hmm? What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Huh?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Okay. कैमरा हटा दिया. ठीक है.
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
Okay.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
What the hell?
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snacks soon enough.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Yeah. Must be a spinati roll or sulastic. Yeah. Methodically handles the ingredients and okay.
And Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even better now. Paimon can't stop drooling.
What the hell? मेरे को भूख लग गई guys.
Guys carrying all that stuff around? Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process. But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself.
Yeah.
Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything.
I was applauding.
And
Yeah.
I was giving encouraging smiles.
सबक उसने किया लॉल. That's not quite what Paimon meant, but okay.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty, beating egg whites and baking like this?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack. Anyway, give these a try.
एक second,
Fresh
guys.
out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
मुझे जरा ये पे जाके आना. I will be right back. 2 मिनट में आया. मैं कुछ खाने को क्या देख के आया. मैं be right back. Alright, continue करते. Okay.
Only 3?
हैं?
Well,
अरे 3 मिल
eating
रहे
too
हैं,
many
बहुत
sweet
है.
treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush,
पाइमन को
would
फर्क
you?
पड़ता है?
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite, strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit.
Okay. Thank you.
No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
Nice.
All right then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However,
Yeah.
we can assume that Lyney and Lynette were not alone within it.
Hmm.
Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician
Yeah,
twins
हमें लग
could
रहा है.
have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive. Exactly.
Yeah.
Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
So apart from the twins, we are left with 2 other people, the missing girl and the deceased.
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes. Paimon thinks that makes sense, but
Huh.
the real trouble is...
There's no evidence that this third person even exists.
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl. Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her
मुझे
escape?
वार्ड में पीछे आके देखने का मन कर रहा है guys. एक second. I have to guys. I have to. The hell? You can't deceive me, bhai. There is no way. अबे गलत गलत गलत. अरे भाई इतना सब कुछ हो गया है कब से? What the hell bro? 2 घंटे चले गए. What the hell? Okay. स्पेशल पर्सन कहाँ थी? Wait. So ये मैं देख रहा हूँ. Okay. उसके ब्राउन बाल है and this is her dress. दिखाओ उसको सामने से. हाँ पर्पल ड्रेस. Okay. Yeah. And वही पर्पल ड्रेस हमें मिला I think. Okay.
That's right.
Oh, मैं पढ़ा
And
नहीं.
even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off.
Yeah.
Or does she have any motive? The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the magic troop's members.
Yeah.
Were we not thorough enough in our search?
We were.
From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing though, Navia. They smell great! They're nice and crisp and super sweet. They are my specialty after all.
इसको भूख की पड़ी.
And I see you
मेरा इधर दिमाग घूम
already
रहा
had
है.
5 of them.
कुछ तो नहीं दिखाया लोगों ने.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3. Honest.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
It's fine if you ate them. You ate them. Oh, it's fine. Everyone knows how much you love eating.
Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach. All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Malus, set up the stove again if you would. What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
अब ये ग्रुप मुझे और सस लगने लगा है, especially that purple head guy.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
Other discussion that allows.
That's it for snack time.
पढ़ने ही नहीं
I'm
मिला.
going to have another look around the area. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the two of you think the case over again.
Sure.
It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
All right. Thanks for your help and for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. I'll be back if
Silver.
I find anything new.
You are sus. Probability of third person being involved. Neither Cowell nor Halsey had a motive. But after having talked to Navia, the likelihood of a third person being involved seems very low too. What the hell? No mind. मुझे कुछ सुनाई दे रहा था, but yeah, तुम्हें सुनाई दे रहा, so it doesn't matter.
Together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case.
Oh my.
There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare.
Oh, wait until 8. मुझे बस देखना तो चेक करना या क्लोरीन को फुल एकदम मैक्स करके रखा है. The sword almost max. Why? Craftable है. This shit भाई. Oh my god भाई, this is a pain. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, I mean grind करने तो आया नहीं हूँ मैं, सो इतना ध्यान नहीं देने वाला मैं. राय था इसलिए को मैक्स नहीं किया मैंने. किया है, इतना पीछे क्यों है? ये भी मैक्स किया मैंने सब. Yep. देखते हैं राय था इसलिए का स्टोरी एक बार हो जाएगा ना, then we will play with that squad. उसका पर्सनालिटी नहीं जानना मुझे. ये स्क्वाड में तो रेडी रखा है, काफी अच्छा स्क्वाड है मेरे हिसाब से. ओके, बहुत टाइम से लेला यूज नहीं किया. ओके, एक चीज करके आते चलो. आई थिंक यहाँ पे ओके, कैथरीन से बात करके आते ना, व्हाई नॉट. हाँ भाई रुक जाओ. एक सेकंड, नो नॉट दिस. कैथरीन इधर है. कैथरीन, yes, give me, thank you. Yay, give me more. This claim dispatch again. Yep, thank you. And यहाँ पे क्या है? अरे ये तो नोटिस है. Claim all, thank you. Delete. And क्या हमें एक पुल मिल सकता है? 2 पुण्य मिल सकता है हमें. ओके. एक सेकंड नहीं, एक ही मिल सकता है हमें. या मेरा मैच इतना खास नहीं है गाइस. ओरोरॉन यार, दे दो मुझे ओरोरॉन. मेरा पीटी क्या है? ओके 10 पे है. सो 9 5 एंड बात पिछली बार 10 किया मैं, 14 किया मैंने अराउंड. सो 9 5 45 49 59. Oh, close to pity.
Only
All
by
right.
ridding oneself of clutter can one see the truth.
जाते फिर रिटर्न. डैम भाई, एरिया तो ये लोग बनाते हैं मस्त. गलेडा अबे, तो अब तो मैं बाहर गया था ना, मेरे को बाहर जाने का परमिशन नहीं था, राइट? भूल गए क्या? वो ये म्यूजिक खतरनाक है यार. Okay, what happens now?
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing.
I do have some thoughts, but let's take things step by step.
Plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll
Yeah.
get to the truth one way or another.
Yeah.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lyney and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides, I doubt Furina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Yeah.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
But उसको पता था हम आए वगैरह, उसको बहुत कुछ पता है. अभी मेरे को डाउट आने लगा है लिनी एंड लिनेट पे.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
Yeah.
No, no. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well, now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session. Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Lyney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Lyney clearly reveals that the details of the magic trick.
Thank you, Mr. Lyney.
Okay.
In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Furina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Lyney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, What did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hang on! Something's not right here.
How could Lyney know about that sound?
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
They probably represent the correct stance on the trial. हाँ, Furina के against, I mean, Furina के favor में चले गया वो.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
Huh?
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it.
Woo!
The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy.
Well, we have Fatui friends, so itna bhi.
All those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
Hey, Lyney! Why didn't you tell us this before?
Actually,
Order! Order! Mr. Lyney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Furina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
Yeah, they are. That's no doubt about the magician's ability to con others. Given how Lyney has concealed his identity, this could all have been set up beforehand. Plus, Childe is here in Fontaine along with other house operatives. There must be some scheme at work here. Oh my god. I've been a victim of such schemes before and now. Oh shit. I've been
Please answer my question, Mr. Lyney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
Shit.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak. Speak.
Granted.
My client has withheld some key information. Yeah, my defense cannot proceed.
In that case, what is your request?
Okay, 1 second. Hi, ye cuff. Okay, I request a brief adjournment. There are things that must be discussed. Yes,
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
नहीं.
The defendant deceived
ऐसा
their
कुछ
own
नहीं.
attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say!
I think Childe को बुलाना
Your request is
पड़ेगा.
reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So you would stick to Mr. Lyney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. Case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Yeah, whatever. Childe को बुलाओ. While court is adjourned, you meet with Lyney and Lynette backstage in the opera house.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Then...
Yeah, sorry.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys.
But still, they can be
But Paimon's really mad.
framed, you know.
Very sorry.
They are
I know
Fatui,
you're
but
angry, and reasonably so.
listen to
but
them.
Please, let me explain.
Yeah.
I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset.
Yeah.
But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Yeah.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
But how can we know this isn't all another lie?
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
So confusing.
You both say that, but...
Explain the other issue first. Where did you actually go while the trick was being performed?
Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
What did you find?
Nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice. Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought.
वो ये सब कब बता रहा
After
था?
that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
But why do you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
ये नहीं यार, ये गलत कर रहा था.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe in the facts though, yeah. I will defend you for these charges. I believe that judgment will be dispensed as it should.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Actually, we already have the key evidence we need.
Huh?
The adjournment's almost over. Let's go back.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
I don't think I get what you mean. Lyney claims that he headed to the chamber containing the oratory's core. Upon entering the tunnel and did not witness the crime taking place and thus did not hear the third. The voice in the oratory's core chamber. Lyney claims to have heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that houses the oratory's core within the opera's house. Underground structures. Who could that be? This may not be the Fatui, guys. Yeah. एक सेकंड, ये रूम क्या है? Consider taking part, yeah. Nail biting trial.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial.
Okay.
When last we left off, Mr. Lyney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Furina as fact. Therefore, Lady Furina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Lyney's perspective.
Okay. Based on the opposition's account of events, you can identify loopholes in their statement. What the fuck? Use evidence and clues obtained during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertions of fact and replace them with new inferences. User refutations to convince the audience and obtain more support from the people. The oratories will display such shifts clearly. When you find and refute all incorrect content, you can complete the cycle of refutation and unveil the truth. Oh my god, what the hell, bro?
He entered the tunnel.
Okay, he entered the tunnel.
When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Lyney red-handed. So Lyney proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Lyney passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident. And there you have it. That's the truth. behind
मुझे
what
करना क्या था?
happened.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Furina's description of the events?
The key to refuting Lady Furina is the order of events, what Lyney experienced, and what he saw.
Liiterally उसका आवाज सुनते ही it's like wait, अब इसने बात किया, मैं कुछ भी सुना नहीं इसने क्या बोला. The key to refuting Lady Furina is the order of events, what Lyney experienced and what he saw. हाँ, order might be wrong, yeah. Release actions in the tunnel. Identify loopholes. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, first of all, ये third का आवाज हो सकता है. Wait. Enter the tunnel as एक second देखते हैं. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my. He claims that he headed to the chamber containing the oratorious core upon entering the tunnel and did not witness the crime taking place. And thus did not hear the third. But वो Lyney को ही पता है सिर्फ. Entrances and exits to the opera house. Yeah. ये नहीं help करने वाला. The voice in the oratorious core chamber. Lyney claims that he heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that नहीं ये भी अब वर्क नहीं करने वाला. The close going to health see. The lady who went missing were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Lyney must have been very confused when he saw them. Strange sound during the magic show. During the switching performance, there was an audible thump that many audience heard. Oh my god. As the countdown began. So, how can I refute? Oh my god. Well, इससे मैं refute कर सकता.
Seems this won't produce a particularly effective rebuttal.
Yeah, लगा था मुझे. No one left the opera. ये भी नहीं. The voice in the orator's core chamber. Lyney claims to have heard a mysterious voice. हाँ, ये.
Seems this won't produce a particularly effective rebuttal.
Oh. You to help see the lady who went missing were found in the tunnel. Strange. Yeah. What the hell? Identify loopholes. I don't think. Okay. अच्छा हाँ सब में loopholes थोड़े हो गए बे. अबे मैं भी dumb हूँ. Lyney claims that he headed to the. अबे नहीं ये claim है. The loud sound was from Lyney and Halsey's fight, but Lyney claimed that he heard nothing in order to cover the truth up. Yeah.
According to Lyney, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Yeah. Then Lyney kidnapped Halsey. Then he knocked Halsey out using the. There was no sound. There was no sound. What the hell? However, Lyney was really in the tunnel at the time. This. Most of the orator's core chamber claims to have heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that houses the orator's.
Lyney went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Okay, अरे यार हाँ मैं इतना क्यों डबल टाइम सोच रहा हूँ मुझे एज इस डिफेंडेंट सोचना है ये सो मुझे इतना लाइक डबल सोचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है मैं डायरेक्टली अपना लूप होल डालता हूँ आई मीन लूप होल बोल रहा हूँ लूप होल आइडेंटिफाई करता हूँ क्या है ये व्हाट इज दिस Lyney knocked Cowell out. Yeah, there is no way.
Lyney did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Yeah.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say.
Okay.
When the countdown started, Lyney did indeed go into the tunnel.
Yeah.
But he been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately.
Yeah.
The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time.
Yeah. Are?
Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Yeah. Successful refutation. Okay. Okay. Yeah. वही बोलो आगे लो.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Wasn't it awesome?
Yeah.
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
Yeah.
That's right!
Moreover, I believe my opposition's reasoning is flawed.
My reasoning?
Yeah. The onstage equipment was clearly tampered with in an premeditated fashion. अरे हाँ हमें वो पता है. Yes, we will also provide evidence. However, you say that Cowell bumped into Lyney by chance.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill?
Yeah.
Assuming that what you say is true, Lyney only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
Yeah.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. To turn things around.
Killing is a lot bigger level of crime, you know.
Your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims?
Do you happen to remember how you refuted Lyney's alibi initially?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't?
Yeah. Your claim has now become my weapon. Your claim has also become a critical clue. Oh my god. I have missed something यार guys. कैसे पता नहीं यार. Relevant, irrelevant. Oh. Okay, मुझे select करना है. Oh shit. Entrances and exit to the opera house. Strange sound during the magic show. Halsey is a music person. She is famous painter and can go to a magic show in order to take a break from her own creative work. To have been no.
That's right! Lyney wasn't in the box or in the tunnel.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, Lyney had already entered the basement.
Yeah, I lost somewhere, but yeah, I'm getting it.
The clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof. How do you like that?
Hello, Paimon bhai.
To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Lyney who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The murder was... Select the gear icon in the interface to check the corresponding case question. Okay. Select answers and fill all the empty gears to verify the correctness for a deduction. If you have made mistakes, you must make another selection from the remaining options. Oh my god, I have no idea. Okay. I will try my best, guys. I will try my best. Once you have answered all the questions correctly, you can complete this logic claim. The guard's investigation report indicates that the fireworks released near the end of the show ignited and burned through the rope suspending the water tank below above the stage. This caused the water tank to fall and kill Cowell in the box below. Yes. हमारा evidence क्या था? Wait. If Lyney is no longer under suspicion, only the other members of the troop would have been able to tamper with the props. Yes. Lyney gave a detailed account of how the trick was supposed to work. By using the box inside a box, the idea was for the box containing the audience member to be transformed across via a tunnel underneath, and Lyney himself would have also used the tunnel to get to the other side. Yes, उसने भी use किया था वो tunnel. Yeah. Having changed her outfit, Lyney and her assistant would take charge of on-stage interactions. Yeah. The clothes belonging to Halsey, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel, and the reason for this remains unknown. Select any clue to view detailed information. Painter.
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility? Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
No.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lyney's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
But he won't. I think third person has.
There have been a third person involved?
And this is very easy. Hypothesis is incorrect.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lyney's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Yeah, he would have. But why would he? I don't have a clue.
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
I don't think. Yeah.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lyney's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Yeah. But why would he? Like, how? And how did he end up in the box?
That can't be right. Are you serious? The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
Yeah.
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
Oh my fucking god. How can we envisage Lyney as having been unable to interfere with the crime? Oh my god.
Lyney was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, first clue. Then
no one entered or left the opera house through its entrances.
This
So
is not
where
the clue.
would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey? The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Oh my god. Okay. हाँ हो सकता है, but कहाँ?
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Lyney as well.
तो सिर्फ वो चली गई.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lyney's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Huh?
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract attention.
Oh yes. What?
No one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. So where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey? It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Lyney as well.
But फिर क्या हुआ रहेगा? क्या वो बॉक्सेस में छुपा है कोई?
No one entered or left.
But the criminal must have understood the methods behind Lyney's magic trick and must have been in a position to easily modify the equipment. That's behind Lyney's magic trick. Huh? Leaving aside how he died, Cowell had all the means to commit the crime at his disposal. Yeah. The strange noise could likely have been the sound of Cowell and Halsey struggling. Yeah. Lyney was not in the tunnel for 1 minute. This would have been given time Cowell to bring Halsey out of the magic box in the audience stands. But according to the guard's testimony, no one entered or left the opera house. Yep. So even if he had taken her, there had been no means of exiting. Exiting from the box would have been in full view of the audience. Yep. Pretty much guaranteeing that they would be discovered.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
When in the world did Halsey go? Yeah.
I see how it is.
Yeah.
So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Escaping from the water tank. It could have been the water.
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents. But do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
अबे हाँ. हाँ पानी में.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold on a second.
Lyney was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
Yeah.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Yeah.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lyney's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Yes.
The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence. The water.
Yeah. Yeah. The vase. But conclusion नहीं समझ रहा मेरे को.
I don't get it. It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind.
Yeah. Oh.
If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Just a moment, please. I do
हाँ,
hope you know
clothes है
how
वहाँ पे.
preposterous you sound at the moment.
But फिर लिली को पूछना चाहिए हमें क्या ट्रिक है वो. Yeah.
How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
We might find something there.
Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Lyney already knows this truth very well.
Yeah.
Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
Even so, I trust the Traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere.
उनको भी ट्रिक पता रहेगी तो.
Perhaps a new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress.
Yeah.
Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased Cowl.
Yeah. After some time, the guard.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste.
Okay.
We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately.
Okay.
The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice.
Oh.
The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It's empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject.
Yeah.
As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
Let's go!
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Yeah.
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Yes.
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results.
Okay.
But we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found.
Yeah.
Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Lyney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this.
Metal hook भूल गए. मैं तो भूल ही गया.
Something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
Liquid, the liquid the guards found in Cowell's luggage, yeah.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
I will use this.
I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box.
Something else. I don't remember actually, but I will use that.
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
To dissolve health. I think hook to use हुआ ही है.
The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box.
ये तो नहीं, ये तो ऊपर था. बट नहीं, इसका यूज कर सकता था वो, लाइक डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए. लगाई.
I remember there was some.
What the hell?
The rope that held the water tank.
Yeah. हैं? क्या हुआ इधर? कुछ हुक किधर गया?
The water from the primordial sea. The deceased's name is Cowell, Lyney's assistant.
इसको तो मैं ले रहा हूँ.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something?
अब हुक कहाँ से आया?
Seems like the hook. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire
मेरी आंखें
time.
खराब है क्या? क्या हो रहा है?
Did she have something to do with this?
अबे यहाँ पे तो.
Now it seems like the hook rope was.
I'm so confused, guys. What the hell?
Lynette was in the magic box on stage.
Okay.
Now it seems like the hook.
अभी कहाँ से आया?
The water from the primordial sea. Now it seems like the hook. Lynette was in the magic.
Oh. Oh. वो ऑप्शंस कम कर रहे हैं मेरे. ऐसे मुझे क्राफ्ट करना है ना. अरे यार नहीं. हटाओ.
Lynette was in the magic box.
हटाओ.
Now it seems like the hook.
Oh.
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for.
अरे यार मेरे को पढ़ना चाहिए. रुक जा भाई तू.
Now it seems
ये
like
तो
the
रुक जा.
hook rope was not meant for another magic trick.
Who is the prime suspect currently?
The deceased.
Hook is not the prime suspect.
Lyney's
This.
assistant.
This guy.
Lynette was in
What
the
item
magic
did the culprit
box on
use to control the
stage
timing of the
entire time.
resolution?
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
Yeah. इधर क्या?
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time.
नहीं.
Now it seems like the hook.
Yes. Okay. What item did the culprit use to hide the mechanism behind the crime?
Lynette was in the magic box. I remember there was.
Yeah. And what item did the culprit use to dissolve Halsey?
The water from the primordial.
Yeah. This must be a good hypothesis. Okay. पढ़ना नहीं आता मेरे को कभी-कभी गाइस भूल जाता हूँ मैं. Come on, give me a hypothesis. Ace Detective.
In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
Yeah, but
Actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Still, this is not 100% correct, but yeah.
What do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death.
Yeah.
His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
Yeah. Notes kidhar hai?
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence.
Okay.
I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
invite him. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case.
Okay.
And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Lyney's personal effects.
Oh.
What? That can't be.
Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Oh shit.
Lyney did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowell then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Lyney desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowell out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon.
अरे भाई इसके hypothesis अलग ही है भाई.
Regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
Nah.
Am I right, Mr. Lyney?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here.
Oh,
is this
shit.
the end of the road?
Oh no. Paimon can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to happen now?
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Okay.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Lyney, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again?
ये दोनों क्या कर रहे
And
हैं?
wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lyney and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
And voila.
What the?
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
I'll
Oh.
teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I
What?
admit it.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I
Lillian?
heard that Lyney's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lyney was the one who caught me in the act.
ये वो है. हाँ. मैं वो भूल भी गया उसी. फिर तब मिली नहीं और लेनी मिला था ना हमें. स्ट्रीम के शुरुआत में आई थिंक दिखाया था. माय गॉड. व्हाट?
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Lyney even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me.
Ah.
He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box.
Water poured on me. Oh. Oh. So उसको ट्रिक पता थी.
There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
If they are a practiced hand at concealment, probably. Yeah, of course. Professional thief could make
But
it
I
out.
swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
It's time to refute the Hydro Archon's
This
previous.
time, we need to
Yeah.
tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
Let's go. Let's refute. ये सही है. A rope that has fallen to the ground. अरे भाई रुको. ये पढ़ते ना. Cowell planned to use the prepared apparatuses for the magic tricks to dissolve Halsey inside the magic box. As Halsey has appeared completely unharmed before all our eyes, Furina's conjecture no longer holds water. And how would Halsey have reacted when the water from the primordial sea suddenly began to trickle in? इसका मैं क्या डालूं? Strange sound during the magic show.
The strange sound wasn't from a fight.
It was
Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
हाँ, अरे यार मैं भी dumb हूँ. And then she fought him, right? Lily wanted all the credit and glory and wanted to get rid of all his partners. Nah. Between Lyney and Cowell. No. ये सब का आवाज क्यों नहीं आया बे? अरे यहाँ पे तो हाँ.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but it was smashed during the struggle between Lillian and Cowell.
Yeah. खुद के लूपहोल्स पे और लूपहोल्स बना दिए मैंने. ओह भाई, ओके. एंड ऑफ कोर्स फूरिना ने भी किया था, बट या उसके ऊपर और. डैम भाई. Lily knocked Cowell out. No. नहीं?
Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time.
Yeah.
Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
Yeah.
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time! Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head.
लिलियन कुछ और बोलने वाले हैं जिसकी वजह से और चेंज होगा.
Producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion,
No.
Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved. He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box.
Yeah.
With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Yeah. लिली से डर के वो बाहर भाग गई लॉल में. सक्सेसफुल प्रिपरेशन. कम ऑन भाई, कम ऑन, गिव मी. अरे यार मैं कंफ्यूज्ड हूँ गाइस थोड़ा.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the opera house these last 2 days.
रिफ्यूट करना नहीं
She
आता
had
मुझे.
already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Furina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer
पूरा
the
shutdown ही हो
question,
गया
Lady
अब.
Furina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I
Yeah.
request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No, I have no further arguments. I admit defeat.
अरे
But
डिफीट.
really,
अरे
could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow, look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events.
Yeah.
The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved.
Yeah, but
He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus
But there's more
became his
happening
own
here.
final victim. Lillian, according
Cowell
to her own
कौन है फिर?
statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house.
My
As for
God,
Lyney,
that was
he was in the
that
underground
was a
structures
lot
within the opera house,
confusing
and
and
was thus
yeah,
ignorant of these
a lot.
happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Lyney, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Yeah. Lyney तो innocent है, but there is more things happening now.
While there is much in Lyney and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case at least can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
Ooh.
As such, Lyney and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Yeah. Ace Ventura दिख रहे हो.
Great work, partners. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Let's not celebrate
Next,
this. Yeah.
I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Lyney's baggage?
Yeah.
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before the—
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Lyney, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Lyney, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes!
What
I'll tell you
the hell,
everything
bro?
I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent more off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
Huh? It turned into water?
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present,
my.
please submit to inspection immediately.
किसका काम है हो सकता है ये? What the hell, bro? कोई तो है ना, of course, जिसने कॉबल को भी दिया. सब कर रहे हैं. What the hell, bro?
We're just going back now?
I guess बाद में continue होगा ये. You're not needed anymore. Yeah.
True, but...
Traveler, Paimon!
With
Please
food,
wait.
Help.
Lyney...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
अरे कोई ना, मेरे को पता था. मेरे को थोड़ा डाउट आया था, बट नहीं वो या जब इसने पूरा क्लियर किया ना कि भाई तू मैं फटुई हूँ वगैरह, भाई ना भाई, there was no chance भाई. I didn't wish to see anyone be falsely accused. I just wanted to be sure that we are square.
I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Lyney this entire time.
Yeah.
As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
That's right.
Your
And since we're
father.
here, I was wondering,
Harisa की बात चलो.
would you mind hearing a story? It's about my past.
The Knave. Oh my God, I don't know. I have no idea. But okay. maybe story में कुछ पता चलेगा.
Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks.
क्या बोला उसने? Aristocrat.
He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care. They have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Oh. So what happened after
I
that?
managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement.
Knave कहाँ से आ गए? Okay, I guess. एक second. Knave. Wait, who's the knave? Oh my god, wait.
Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here.
I'm so lost.
I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
That's all in the past though. The knave is after the Gnosis, isn't she?
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis's power once she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
Guys, मुझे याद नहीं था बिल्कुल.
She believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. Everyone at Hotel Bouffe d'été, including the knave, has their roots in Fontaine. And we will always defend our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
Okay.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
But I can still completely trust
It's
you.
alright. I understand.
Can't.
The only thing I can do is relate all this to you.
Yeah.
I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the house, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future,
ऑटो के
feel
फ्रेंड्स हैं
free to
हमारे
find
साथ.
me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Lyney.
Yeah.
Bye, Lyney.
Nice car, Shadow Center. Leave the opera house. Navia किधर है? Navia से
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it?
Hmm.
I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
Hmm.
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
हाँ ना, इसके साथ बोले तो थे काम करें. I was really only trying to defend Lyney. I wasn't necessarily looking into serial disappearances cases.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades?
Not me. Not me.
And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now.
Ah,
Hmm.
I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Actually ना, like एक चीज करना था, हमें डिफेंड करना था उसको, और उसके बीच में ये ऐसा लाइक हर्डल आ गया, लाइक यू नो लीनी कैसा निकला, फटू निकला एंड ऑल. तो इसकी वजह से ट्रैवलर थोड़ा गुस्सा, बट यार ट्रैवलर यू नो यू कैन चेंज. एंड आई नो मैं सॉल्व नहीं कर सकता, बट आई विल ट्राई भाई.
It's like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh?
Huh?
Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later.
Sure.
Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Sure. Well, if you say so, let's go have that meal then.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm.
जरूर.
If Navia's treating, count Paimon in.
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine
वो
and head
4
to the
घंटे होने आ
Hotel
गए.
de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
Oh my god. Let's have the meal. Okay, Act 1 complete हो गया. All right guys. Oh my god, 4 घंटे होने आ गया. 30 प्रीमो मिले. Let's. Or why not? Please Aurora दे दो. फिर से जाओड़ा यार. ठीक है. किधर है? ये रहे. कौन ले तेरा कौन? ओके गाइस, बहुत टाइम हो गया मुझे एंड भूख भी लगी है, सो ओह वेल एक और. Plays Oron. Oh yeah, bro. Let's go, bhai. Let's go, bhai. Let's go. इसका क्या एबिलिटी था कुछ मेरे को याद नहीं है, बट मुझे याद है कि मुझे ये चाहिए था. एंड या आई विल सी क्या बिल्ड कर सकता हूँ मैं इसका ऑफलाइन करने के लिए. कुछ तो मिल गया मुझे गाइस. लेट्स गो. ओके, गो टू द होटल. अभी नहीं. या आई विल लीव दिस टू आई विल लीव दिस फॉर नाउ. और कल खेलते हैं, देखते हैं. कल एक और एक्ट ट्राई करेंगे कंप्लीट करना. लेट मी चेक एक सेकेंड. Act 2 दो, हाँ कल का एक्ट छोटा है, सो श्योर वी कैन डू दैट। या ट्राई करेंगे जल्दी आने, बिकॉज मैं कल ट्राई बहुत करने वाला हूँ जल्दी आने के लिए गाइस। लाइक आज बहुत लेट हो गया, एंड इवन तो हम 4 घंटे खेल लिए, स्टिल लेट हुआ मुझे, आज 3 बजने आ गए। लंच करना भूल गया मैं सैडली। कल होपफुली मुझे लंच करने मिला, अभी जा रहा हूँ मैं लंच करने लिटरली अभी। एनीवेज गाइस, या कल खेलेंगे गेंशिन, अगर मुझे टाइम मिला या फिर मुझे खेलने भी मिला, मैं शाम को पैल वर्ल्ड आ जाऊँगा खेलने, बिकॉज पैल वर्ल्ड में बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है गाइस। आई एम अडिक्टेड भाई, सीरियसली। एंड या अदर देन दैट, या मोस्टली सुबह की स्ट्रीमिंग होगी, सो या बी देयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करो गाइस। वी आर वेरी क्लोज टू 100 भाई, सीरियसली वेरी क्लोज। मुझे डार्क सोल्स खेलना है गाइस, सीरियसली मैं कब से रुका हूँ यू डोंट नो। एंड या कंप्लीट करना है मुझे, स्ट्रगल करना है मुझे, देखते होपफुली जल्द ही मुझे खेलने मिलेगा। एंड या तब तक बाय बाय, आई मीन तब तक मतलब नेक्स्ट टाइम तक। बाय 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 बाय।